This is a true story about a poor widow who lived in a small village and passed away a few years ago. She lived alone in a small grey house beside a dusty road. The house had a wooden door, one window, and a weak roof. There were no flowers, no fence, just a broom leaning against the wall. Her husband had died many years earlier. After that, she had no children, no animals, and no money. People in the village walked past her house every day. Most of them did not stop. The widow wore the same dark clothes year after year. Her hands were thin. Her face was tired but calm. Every morning, when the sun rose, she stepped outside and swept the front of her house. The ground was already clean, but she swept anyway. When someone once asked her why, she said, "This house is all I have. I must care for it." She worked when she could. She washed clothes in a metal basin. She sewed clothes by a small window. Sometimes she was paid with coins, sometimes with food. Many nights she went to bed hungry. Still, she never complained. The widow watched the village carefully. She saw a child walking barefoot on cold ground. She saw an old man sitting alone at night. She saw a sick woman crying inside her house. Quietly, the widow helped. She placed bread outside doors early in the morning. She left folded clothes on chairs. She sat beside the sick, holding their hand in silence. She did not tell anyone what she did. She did not ask for thanks. Years passed. Her hair turned white. Her body became weak. Her steps became slow. Still, every morning, she swept her step. One winter, the widow did not come outside. The snow fell. Days passed. No broom moved. A neighbor opened her door and found her lying on her bed. Her hands were folded. Her face was peaceful. She had passed away quietly. At first, only a few people came to her burial. Then more came. Then more. People began to talk. She gave me bread. She fixed my coat. She stayed with me when I was alone. The village became silent. After her death, her small grey house was kept. It became a place for the poor and lonely. Someone swept the step every morning, just like she did. People still remember her. Not because she was rich. Not because she was loud. But because she was kind when no one was watching moral lessons. 1. True kindness is quiet. The widow helped others without telling anyone and without expecting praise. 2. Being poor does not mean having nothing to give. Even with little food and money, she gave care, time, and compassion. 3. Dignity comes from self-respect. She swept her step every day to honor herself and her home. 4. A life is measured by actions, not possessions. She owned very little, but her actions changed many lives. 5. People are often valued too late. The village only realized her importance after she passed away. 6. Kindness creates a legacy. Her goodness lived on through the house, the traditions, and the people she held. This story is from Perry Porch Lifestyle. Let me know what you think and follow for more.